Hi guys, so if you're thinking about moving to Europe through study, there are some things that you really need to pay attention to, especially if you're someone that your course is not in the in-demand course, or if you're someone that really put all your money to move to Europe and you really wish to get a job immediately after you graduate. There are some things that you need to think about, and also if you would want to study in 2 European countries at the same time, as well as earn at least 400 to 1,500 euros during your study period, which will also help you to pay all the debts or other things that you need to pay off during your study, even as a bachelor's student and a master's student, then you might want to stick to the end of this video, because this was what happened to me. Yesterday, I got the information from 2 universities. I went there to ask myself, and then I got the information, and I would really want to share with you guys, because from the statistic that the school gave me, it turned out that not a lot of African students know about this, and not a lot of us benefit from this. So guys, you might want to stick to the end of this video so that you can get all this information. Hi guys, welcome to Next Step with Cherry. So if today is your first time seeing my face, I want to say a very big thank you, and you might want to subscribe to my channel, because I post everything about Europe. I post free opportunities, relocation tips that might be helpful for you and your family when you guys are looking into moving to Europe. And if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for choosing Cherry. You might as well want to follow me on my YouTube, my Instagram channel, because I really post a lot of information there. So guys, there might be noise of flights because it's pretty close to the airport. So guys, please bear with me. Okay, so let's talk about if you would want to study in 2 European countries at the same time. I'm going to tell you the story of how it started, and then you guys will then maybe get the information from it. So the other day I was talking with one of my classmates. He's from India. And then he was telling me that he was asking me if I've applied for the program. And then I was asking what program. And then he said that there is an opportunity in every public universities in Europe, or most public universities in Europe. There is an opportunity for you, if you're a master's student, then for you to move to another country to do your second year in another country. Then if you're a bachelor's student, it depends on your course, but on your second year or your final year, there is also an opportunity. I think in Sweden it's your third year, or your second semester of your second year. So you have opportunity to move to another European country to do that semester, or even to do a year. And then I was asking, are you going to pay for this? He said no, that except you have, for example, my school and also University of Lisbon, they have affiliation with almost all the countries in Europe. They have affiliation with universities in almost all the countries in Europe. So if you go to those schools in Europe, if you choose those schools in Europe, they'll be paying you about 1,500 euros. But then if you choose schools that are outside Europe, because most universities in Europe also have affiliation with Canada universities, US universities, and also Asian universities in China, and even African universities. So those ones are called international mobility, but the one in Europe is called Erasmus exchange. So now, if you did not benefit from the Erasmus scholarship, if you did not apply for Erasmus scholarship, don't worry, because this one is less stressful. So I was asking, am I going to submit motivation letter, all those things? And then he told me that in some universities in Europe, for example, I'm going to use Portugal and a university in Sweden that is pretty close. In university in Portugal, you have your student portal, right? So in the student portal, you can do everything in that student portal. So he said that in Portugal, you can register for that Erasmus exchange before January. So it's open, and then what you just need to do is to check with your academic office, and then you tell them that you would want to go for an exchange program with your partner university, and then they will give you the list of the countries that they partner with the names of the schools, and then you can make your choice. So you can usually register it on your student portal, or they can they will tell you the office that you will need to go to register that. So that is how it works in Portugal. Then how it works in a school in MDH in Sweden is that when you have to you don't register it on student portal. You yourself have to contact the school, and then you register it on the school website. For example, if I'm studying in MDH in Sweden, in Västerås, then I would want to go for example, University of Luxembourg. Then it's left for me to now contact University of Luxembourg and apply. But then my school in MDH is going to give me all the details and all the papers and everything that I will need to submit, so to make the to make the process easier, because it's not like you apply for like full admission or something. It's just an exchange program. So if they then accept you, then you can then go for that program. So why I say that it is not competitive is that since most universities in Europe have connection and partnership with other universities in Europe, not a lot, because you are, how to put it, like if you are choosing universities that are outside of Europe, for example, if I want to choose US, then I'm also competing with the locals. I'm also competing with maybe Swedish people that also want to go for those universities, and there are like limited number of people that can go if you choose like United States or Canada to do the exchange program. But if you choose any university in Europe, it will be very much easy and fast to accept, because not a lot of people, I mean, nobody know where you're going to, and not a lot of people are going to that same school with you, because in Germany you will see that they have like partner universities, maybe 5 universities in Germany that they partner with. So I mean like not a lot of people would also choose the same university that you choose. So that makes it not to be much competitive. And it depends on the school. You don't really need to submit motivation letter. You just need to submit your academic credential and then your CV, and that's all. And then the letter and everything the school is going to give you, and that is all. That is how you can submit, and then you apply. So I would advise, if you're watching this and you're already in Europe and you want to move to another country, because this is a very good opportunity in the sense that this exchange program, when you get the grant, the certificates to like apply, you would then use it to apply for a student visa in that country that you want to go for. And those student visas are pretty fast, because it's just student visa for exchange program. So you don't need to provide everything, and your school is going to give you the insurance that you're going to use. So it's pretty much not like you are applying for a new visa or something. So that is also a good way to get a lot of stamps on your visa. Then another good thing about it is that, for example, if I'm doing the exchange program in Netherlands, for example, I can extend it to like 12 months. I can extend it from 6 months to 12 months. And then, I mean, it's now for you to stay in Netherlands for 1 year. And as a master's student, you know that you also be writing your thesis in Netherlands. And it also helps you to like find work if you want to now stay in Netherlands after your study. It also helps you to be an opportunity for you to now find work in Netherlands and everything before you graduate. Program, like I said, it's 2 types. So how are you going to know the universities that do it? So there are some universities that do what we call international mobility, and they study abroad, Erasmus. So international mobility is like they have partner universities outside Europe. So that means that they might have in Canada, in US, and also that's if they have in Canada, that would be really good, because that is an opportunity for you to get like your visa stamped for like Canada student visa, which is really fast, because it's literally like scholarship. You just need to like, for Canada, you just need to like provide you don't need to pay tuition. You just need to like provide your feeding money. You just need to prove your feeding money and other things. So it's literally very fast approval. Then another thing is for people that maybe you would want to get a job in another country in Europe and you are still studying. And also for people that don't have what do they call it? Your skill or your course is not in the shortage demand in the country that you're studying. Another way that you can do it, this was what I asked yesterday. So yesterday I went to the career office in University of Lisbon, and then I also asked them, what if I want to do an internship? How can I go about it? So they said that there is also something that is called Erasmus internship, which almost all European public universities does. So what it means is, on your if you're a bachelor's program, then if you're a bachelor's student, then on your second year you can start applying for internship. So you can go to your Erasmus office in your school, or you can ask about the Erasmus mobility office, and then they will direct you on how to apply for that. And one good thing is that the university will also help you with your CV. They will also help you to even contact the companies in case the companies that you want to go for is not among their partner company. And then what I discovered was that the university also have partnership with a lot of companies. So it is now left for you. This is what a lot of European students are benefiting from. So I went to the school, and then I was telling the career officer that I don't really know what I will do when I graduate. And then she was then giving me like options. She said that in every department they have like companies that they affiliate with, which you can do internship in those companies. But mind you that those internships might be unpaid. But if you go through Erasmus internship, then you will be getting grants of about 400 euros, 300 euros. So in Europe, there are, like, I know that Spain and Greece, they have a lot of Erasmus scholarship, Erasmus internship, which you can do. And this internship ranges from 3 months to 12 months. So it depends on the company, and also it depends on you if you would want to do it for 12 months. So that is a very good opportunity, because it will also help you to maybe get a job in that particular company. Because as the school said, like, most of the people that did internship in those companies, they were able to sponsor their visa and they stayed in the companies, or they were able to, like, help them with other companies that are hiring that particular role that you did internship in. So I think this is a very good opportunity. So two things that I'm going to say is, if you're looking for a school in Europe, make sure that they have probably international mobility, and also they are affiliated with schools in other European countries and maybe outside if you want to go for it. And another thing is also really make use of the internship that they provide particular country, and you getting this Erasmus internship experience will as well boost your chances of getting a job in Europe. Because I have heard about it, but I did not really know that this is how it works, and that we can as well benefit from that. So guys, if you're watching, or if you've watched till here and you still like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and also share this video, and tell me what you think about this opportunity.